all that hair cover-up. The school says the teacher did not remove the hijab and there was no malicious intent. The school also apologized to the student and her family. Meanwhile, a Virginia high school teacher was placed on leave for pulling a hijab off of a student's head. Steve Rappaport, Fox News.
Houston Astros player Jose Altuve won the American League MVP award. The 5'6" Altuve drew 27 of the 31st place votes in balloting by members of the Baseball Writers Association of America. Lisa Laterra, Fox News Radio.
Hi, I'm Janelle Hale, founder and CEO of the National Breast Cancer Foundation. Early detection saved my life. It could save yours too. To learn more about what every woman needs to know about breast cancer, visit nbcf.org.
When it comes to retirement, a lot of folks don't even know where to start, and it's easy to be confused by all the information out there. Don't let that happen to you. Join Jeff Dixon, the president of Northwest Financial and Tax Solutions, for the Jeff Dixon Show, Saturdays at noon and Sunday afternoons at 2.
An auto accident can be one of the most stressful events in your life. After all the dust has settled and your vehicle has been repaired, you'll want to find out if your vehicle has lost any value. If it has, the insurance company may owe you money. At Hanson Price Appraisals, we can help. We review your options with you, develop an appraisal for the lost value your vehicle suffered, and give you the tools to collect. Give us a call. HansonPrice.com. That's Hanson with an E. Price.com. Freedom 970. Can the Democrats still get on their high horse about Roy Moore and about other sexual escapades of people in Hollywood and politics, and then at the same time excuse what Al Franken did to that woman 10 years ago? I want to give you a couple of thoughts as well about a political case. And this one is not Menendez in New Jersey, which was a mistrial as of today. This one was instead, or is instead, in Las Vegas, Nevada. Ryan Bundy leaned his left arm on a courtroom podium and told jurors yesterday that his remark was to do whatever it takes. Not a threat, but a statement of his determination to protect his family's rights as the government prepared to round up his father's cattle. Now, I know on the East Coast there are probably not a lot of you who are following this case, but it is critical when it comes to lands issues, about why the federal government today owns about 1/3 of all the land in the United States of America. And the Constitution never assumed that our federal government would become the majority landowner in the United States of America. In the western United States, there are states like Nevada where 90% of all the land in the state is owned by the federal government. Only 10% of it is in private hands, and I see that as a problem. I think that the government should not own all that land. The Constitution does not give them explicit authority to do it, and it's certainly not in the best interest of the American people. But about the Bundys and the standoff, two of them that they have had with the federal government over lands. One of them happened in Oregon about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now, and the other one happened in Nevada a year or so before that. In my book, the Bundys are a bunch of deadbeats. And yes, the Bundys, the folks who inspired an armed takeover of the wildlife refuge in eastern Oregon, the bunch that beat the federal charges for that escapade, is now on trial in Las Vegas, Nevada. And yesterday in court, Ryan Bundy, who's acting as his own lawyer, stood up and declared, "We don't pay rent for something we already own." To some conservatives, that kind of stance makes the Bundys